wonder what is laziness? What does it mean? You're taking the term for granted. You're taking the term for granted. Like, what does it truly mean? Yeah, you probably know how does it look like, how does it manifest, but you don't see where the problem is coming from. You only see how, like I said, how it is manifested, how you are acting when you're lazy. You kind of feel tired, maybe. You want to distract yourself with pleasures of any kind, like watching TV or maybe doing drugs, I don't know, drinking and smoking or playing video games or whatever distraction you may find for yourself. And you don't actually see that it's not your character trait. You're not born lazy. Like, you do want to do things. You can notice that from your childhood you wanted to try out things, do things, and you wanted to have a taste of life. You wanted to experience everything. And why are you then lazy right now? Notice that you are only lazy for the things you don't want to do. And the problem with our society is that we think that we should force ourselves to do something. You should force yourself to do the work and to do the physical work so you can pay your bills. And yeah, that's it basically. That's your existence. And that's not a very fulfilling way to live life. Like, that's why you are feeling lazy, because you're forcing yourself to do something you don't want to do. Notice that do actually want uh, when you do actually do something that you want to do, that then you have lots of energy. You are not lazy. You do want to do the most work as possible. I i noticed it for myself when playing football, actually, because I was considered as very lazy, and I also believed I'm lazy. I'm naturally lazy, but that was only just because I viewed work and as doing the school and as learning for the school. So because I didn't want to study for the school, then I thought I was naturally lazy and I found other distractions. I was on my phone and sleeping the whole day basically. But what was weird for me, like really weird, is that every time I stepped on to the pitch and every time I started playing football, I would somehow be transformed. I somehow got tons of energy, and somehow I was actually hardworking, and I was like working more than everyone else. I wanted to run more than everyone else. I wanted to do everything for the team. And for me, everything really started with that, with this random really discovery. I Most of the things really didn't inspire me in life, but when I started playing football, everything changed. I kind of became another person. When you find something that really inspires you, you lose yourself in the thing. You finally find that life, that energy that you had as a kid and that you really forgot that even exists. The life that goes through you. Like, if you're lazy, you feel drained of life. You don't feel like you're living really. You're kind of going through the motions. You're kind of going through life. And when I started um, playing football, when I discovered that, like, I'm naturally not a very active guy by itself. I don't like to run just for for no reason, like running into circles and stuff. But like I said, when I come to the pitch, when I start playing, it all kind of changes. It's actually feels amazing to run, and it actually kind of feels free when you run with purpose. When you have a purpose to your actions, the actions themselves feel amazing. And you may also notice that in your day-to-day life, like when you have this um, passion, when you have this purpose and inspiration for something that kind of uh, goes through to other parts of your life, like um, I didn't really like to clean my room, and it was always a mess, and I wasn't really organized and nothing like that. Like everything you assume that laziness brings, I I had it. And when I found my purpose, when I found an inspiration and passion and joy in the work, then it kind of grew into the other stuff that I do, because I have passion then for everything in my life. I have passion to do my chores. I have passion to work out. I have a passion for cleaning my room even. Like I enjoy having everything organized and in the order. Like it's incredible how your life purpose and how the passion through which you discover can influence the rest of your life really. So again, you are not lazy. Laziness doesn't exist. Laziness is only a term we invented because we want you to do the work and to not ask questions, and we want you to do the work that you don't like. That's what the society tells you. And when you don't want to do the work, you're lazy. And I say no more. I say find that which you enjoy doing, and when you do that, when you enjoy doing, and when you find that which inspires you, then you will notice that you're not lazy. That makes no sense. Laziness really doesn't exist. And the sooner you realize that, and the sooner you stop forcing yourself to do something that you don't want to do, the sooner you can realize how much life and joy in your life you can have. And it's really sad how the society um, forces you to be a robot and to do the things we tell you. And when you're not inspired by that, and obviously you won't, most people won't be inspired by that. Most people don't enjoy um, doing random work that they don't have a vision for and a passion for, then that's why the society looks like it looks. That's why every person hates school, because we don't have the correct system for us to educate ourselves. Learning is fun. You can see that for yourself. Learning about something that you enjoy is fun, but learning about something that you don't enjoy and that you're forced to know for no reason, that is not really fun. And that's why most people suffer, and that's why our society that we created isn't very fun and enjoyable for most people. Like, notice that as soon as possible they force you to go to school, then they force you to go to high school, then the college, and then work for the rest of your life really. So you basically have to do the work you don't want to do, and you will have to distract yourself in these things until you find a passion for your life. And that is really the negative side of our society, is that we need to have some people that do the work that no one wants to do, that is uninspiring for most people. But the good thing is that it doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be that you are uninspired by your work. You can find a job that you enjoy and that fulfills you and that also makes the society better, that you're making a difference for the society, if that is what you enjoy, of course, and that earns you money, of course, for your survival. and that you really enjoy doing, that is inspiring, that you wake up for. Don't you want to have a purpose? Don't you want to wake up for something? Imagine how your life could be. Imagine how the rest of your life could be. Imagine how it could translate into everything you do really in life. Of course, it may not be easy, and I'm not saying that it is easy. Actually, um, uh, it's very hard. It's very hard to really even find your life purpose. And then, I mean, it doesn't have to be, of course, but usually we have all of explanations why that can't be our life purpose. Like, that's not a standard work, that won't pay me that good, and I can't make a business from that. Yeah, you will find tons of excuses because you think that the world works like this or that, but you don't realize that nowadays with internet you can literally do whatever you want. You can literally do whatever you want. The chances are that something which inspires you inspires other people as well. If you are inspired by music, other other people are inspired by music as well. If you want to make music, there are people who want to listen to music. If you want to listen to music, there are people who are actually earning money by reviewing music, and by you can find a way to do the stuff that you enjoy. Like just talking about music, there are people who want to listen, and you don't have to have any special talents or something. um, there are people who want to listen just you because of you. And yeah, you can find millions of excuses why not to do it and why to have a standard job, and that's fine. Do as you wish. I'm just showing you that your life could be amazing if you decide to take control of it, and if you decide to find something that really inspires you to the very core of your being. And the point of the video is really for you to notice that um, laziness is purely a social construct. It's purely because you are forcing yourself to do something that you are not inspired to do. And until you realize that, you will always suffer. You will always try to blame it on yourself and say, "This is my problem. I'm different. I shouldn't be like this." And you're listening to them saying, they're telling you that you should be different and you should be normal, and you should be willing to do the work and study and stuff. And yeah, that's not very healthy for you, and that won't lead you to peace, happiness, and joyful living, and really life satisfaction. And that brings us to the end of the video. I said everything I wanted to say. um, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, um, smash that like button, comment down below, and subscribe so you don't miss other videos. And yeah, that's it. See you in the next one. Bye.